So, where is this freaking snow that all the weather forecasters and news stations are talking about?
Are we going this way?
6 inches plus, more like 0 inches right now. I don't know if this snow is going to even come or not because the forecast has changed so much. Yesterday they said it was going to snow starting from noon, and then it got moved to like 2 p.m. Well, now it's 4 p.m. and there's still no snow. So you tell me, earlier on we did get some freezing rain. Right now it is Sunday, January 19th, 2025. The time is 4:04 p.m. Temperature is 35 Fahrenheit, 1 degree Celsius, and this is the latest weather update from the iPhone app. Winter weathery advisory, and snow maybe at 5 p.m. now, 6 p.m. Who the heck knows? Let's see, what does it say now? Chance of precipitation 90%. Snow is now, precipitation totals 0.3 inches, and next 24 hours is 2 to 4 inches. So I think we're gonna have a dud or maybe just a dusting of snow if it does come at all. From what I was watching, some of the weather updates were saying that this storm, it kind of shifted north a little bit. So unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, New York City's not really going to get that much snow. It's really the areas that are like a little bit west of us and to the north of us, like New Jersey, Pennsylvania, even Westchester County and further upstate are going to get more snow than we are here in New York, or New York City rather. But maybe we could walk around for a bit. If there is some kind of like significant snowfall coming, I guess we'll see it as we walk around. But as of now, the title is going to remain as is. Where is the freaking snow? Because I don't see any. We got some rain and that was it. Thanks Rob B for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it. And from my experience living in New York City and listening to these weather forecasters, sometimes the forecast never really comes to pass, especially when it comes to snowfall totals. I remember there was one year, it was forecasted to have this significant snowfall and no snow ever came. I mean, we are getting like light flurries, if you could even call it that, but it's really like melting as soon as it hits the ground. It's still above freezing here, so nothing's really sticking. Tom is one of the people hoping the snow stays away. I guess we're going to have to wait for a little bit for the next snow to come. Damien says it's on the way, 2 to 4 inches. Well, now the forecast has shifted over to like 6 p.m., which is when the heaviest snow is going to happen. So we're still about 2 hours away from that. Yeah, you can kind of see it easier with the headlights of these cars. There's some flurries coming down, but it's not like anything's really going to accumulate. Bless the first responders right now. And for their sake, it's better that it's not snowing because they can get to their emergencies much faster and without delay. Ralph Rose is saying it's going to be a bust. I guess that remains to be seen. Oh, here comes another fire engine. However, just because it's not snowing yet doesn't mean that the city hasn't been preparing. I did see many roads that were pre-salted. The subway stations were definitely salted. And I'm sure they have workers ready to clear the snow when and if it really comes. It might be a gas leak, who knows? Hopefully they could respond to that emergency quickly and deal with it. Yes, Scott, I think the total snowfall is going to be much less than what was originally forecast. There were stations that were forecasting 6 inches of snow, but now my iPhone is telling me 2 to 4 inches, and I doubt that will even stick if the temperatures stay the way they are, above freezing. I mean, right now there is snow falling, but it's kind of like a mix of snow and rain, to be honest. And whatever is falling is instantly melting as it hits the ground. But more of the snowy conditions are happening to the north of New York City and west of New York City. Right now it's more rain than snow. I think it's too warm for it to be snowing right now. If it was a little bit colder, this will all be snow. Josie is saying the snow is going to start at 5 p.m. until 10. I was seeing 6, but I guess regardless if it's 5 or 6 or 7, I'll be around to witness it. Thanks, check the logic. Scott is out on Long Island and there wasn't much going on out there. And usually Long Island gets more extreme weather than New York City does, I feel. And once in a while you'll see some flurries coming down, but it's mostly rain. Interesting building to the left. What is it? I'm assuming you mean this curved one. This is the Solo building. It gets thinner as the floors go higher. Adams in Bergen County. It's snowing there, but not heavy. John says it's coming. It's snowing in Philadelphia. And Philadelphia is a good 2 hours driving from here. About 100 miles. And from what I saw from the radar, it looks like the snow is coming from that direction, from the southwest. I'll load up my weather app again. You can see the precipitation map. So we're going to show this. Oh, I guess I can't do it here. Here it is. Oh, right there it says snow in 37 minutes. And as it gets closer to 5 p.m., you can see this purplish color coming towards New York City, which is between moderate and heavy. Right now we're in the quiet phase. So it's already snowing in Philadelphia, which makes sense because Philadelphia is down here. No, it's over here, you see? So maybe in 40-45 minutes, we're gonna see the snow start to come down heavier. But this wasn't the case yesterday. They said it was going to snow starting at 2 p.m., 3 p.m. The latest weather forecast I was seeing, the meteorologists were saying that the temperatures are going to drop in the evening, and that's when the heavier snow is going to come. But whether or not that's going to happen, remains to be seen. It's still above freezing right now. That's another thing, Daniel. The snow will stick longer than usual, even on the streets of Manhattan, because it's going to be extremely cold for the next few days. Oh yes, I'll show you right now the temperatures for the next few days. The highs are definitely going to be below freezing. Not until Saturday, where the high temperatures are going to be above freezing. So there's going to be plenty of ice and slippery surfaces. Look at Wednesday, we have a low of 9 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm going to change that to Celsius for you all, for people who can't understand the Fahrenheit scale. But look, we're going down to negative 13 Celsius on Wednesday. And only on Saturday we're going to get to 1 degree Celsius. So this entire week is going to be cold, cold AF, to put it lightly. You know, as I just walked 2 avenues over, I feel like there's more flurries. It could just be me. Sunshine after rain, saying it's 6 Fahrenheit here in New Mexico. Oh my goodness. People just love this Louis Vuitton trunk suitcase. Thank goodness most of the snow melt is good to like negative 20 Celsius. Because there are even concerns that if it gets too cold, the snow melt doesn't even work. Jasmine, nothing's inside that building right now. Louis Vuitton is doing a complete renovation of it and adding a few floors. Oh, Adam, I do see sanitation trucks out here applying snow melts. Actually, I think most of it is rock salt. That's good enough to melt the snow and ice down to like negative 20 Celsius. Although don't quote me on that. I don't know the exact temperature ranges that snow melt is good for. Ethan says TikTok is banned, you heard? No, I thought it got reinstated. I saw an article that said that President Trump made it possible, or I should say incoming President Trump. He'll be inaugurated tomorrow. You know, I'm gonna open the TikTok app right now. Yeah, I opened up TikTok. Look, it says, thanks for your patience and support as a result of President Trump's efforts. TikTok is back in the US. So TikTok is back, and they're thanking Donald Trump for that. For now, it's reinstated. But it just goes to show you how much I use TikTok, because that's the first time I've opened TikTok in forever. I wonder how this Cybertruck is going to deal with in the snow. Will it have the power to go through the snow? LLT saying no snow, yay. Well, supposedly it's coming. Maybe in about half an hour from now. Milton stopped using TikTok mainly because the app is a battery sucker. Well, if you look at my phone, most of its battery usage comes from YouTube. I guess if you use any app for a while, it's going to use the most battery. I've seen some people's phones where their battery usage is like 60-70% from Candy Crush.
Can you move?
Jeanette, supposedly the snow is going to come soon. Neverland asks if I'm on TikTok. I used to be, but now that account is inactive. I don't really see a reason to be growing my following on TikTok. Sounds like we got some more emergency vehicles on the way. For their sake, it's better that it's not snowing. Wow, 3 trucks. 4 trucks. My gosh, the fire department is busy today. Very busy today. I mean, you know, the issue with today is because there's a lot of road salt being applied. There's probably a lot of manhole fires because the the water that gets dissolved with the salt, it goes into these manhole covers and starts fires. It corrodes the wires and then it's not good. So we just saw a group of fire trucks going across 57th Street and now downtown on 5th Avenue. You know, I'm seeing flashing lights being reflected on the side of that building there. Maybe that's where the fire trucks responded to. I guess we'll find out if we walk past. Even though it's not snowing right now, there's still a lot of activity in New York.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, do you have a miss?
JJ's Exploration wanted to photograph the snow in the city, but it's all turning into rain. Well, you still might have the opportunity because come 5 p.m., 6 p.m., we're expected to get some snow. I think it's coming. Snow forecasted for the next hour, and oh, very soon. Look at that. So this is now, and then when you get to like 5 p.m. or so, we're gonna hit the purple spot on the radar tracker. So another half an hour, I think we're going to be there with the snow. Now I'm curious when this snow is expected to stop, if it does come. Let's see, 5 p.m., 6, 7, 8. All right, 10 p.m. it's going to stop. So we'll have a good 4 or 5 hours of snow. Now, I don't know how intensely it's going to come down. Oh, Victoria, if it's coming there, central Pennsylvania, then that's where the winds are blowing. Well, considering it's Sunday afternoon, there's still a good amount of people here on 5th Avenue. Here comes an emergency vehicle. Adam, it looks like that snow is coming from the southwest. I'm starting to see flashing lights up there.
Which is like, very famous one.
Yeah, this is where all the fire trucks are in the next block between 49th and 48th. So we'll see what they were responding to. Of course, assuming it's safe for us to go there and there's no threat to our health, because it is an active emergency scene.
Yeah.
Not sure what it could be. Up, the firefighters are coming out of the truck. Well, they just opened the door. What is happening?
You gotta go home. No. Algunas partes Brooklyn High Profile Park sí, pero.
Oh, this fire truck's on the move. We got some firefighters here. You know what? It's snowing. Look. We got some heavier snowflakes now. It's here, everyone. The snow is here. I think it's gonna start to stick now. It's 4:37 p.m. We're starting to get the heavier snow. All right, let me change my title because it is snowing now. I don't have to ask where the snow is. All right, it's updated now. Looks like the fire department is leaving. Actually kind of a cool scene to capture this with the fire department and the snow. Hung Miao says I should do a pre-recorded snow walk. Oh, that's definitely on the agenda today as well. So don't worry about that because I'm already prepared for it. But for the pre-recorded snow walk, I want snow to accumulate just a little bit more on the ground so that you do see some white stuff first before I start the video. Thanks, Roxanne. $4.99 for some hot chocolate. Always thankful for you showing me New York City. Thanks, Roxanne. I'll appreciate it. And maybe I'll get some hot chocolate later. All right, it is snowing. You asked for snow and we got it. The buses have chains on their wheels. If you see here, over to my left, the MTA buses have been outfitted with chains. That'll make it a lot easier to get through the snow. The front tires are not chained, only the rear is necessary. Look at this now. It's pretty. I would say it needs to snow a little bit harder than this if it's going to stick, rather. JK saying, as a tourist, it's miserable walking in New York City in this weather. I mean, to me, when I look at the people around me, I think they may be curious about it. I don't think they're that inconvenienced by it yet. When it first starts snowing like this, it's actually not bad. It's actually when the snow starts accumulating on the ground and freezes over and becomes compact and then starts to melt, and that's when you have issues. But this is actually really pretty to see the snow like this. Hey, what happened to the snow here?
Don't love.
I wonder if they're going to be busy today, the North Face, because they have the jackets for it. The employees know what they're doing. They're waving, saying, "Hi, this is the place to come." because you're gonna have tourists who didn't pack for this weather. They're like, I only bought a t-shirt and shorts, man. I'm freezing my ass off here. We'll go to North Face. I think only newbies will do that. Pack a t-shirt and shorts and come to New York City in the wintertime. You know what? I don't want to walk under this because we're not going to experience the snow. Let's cross the street and then walk on this side of 42nd Street. Wow, look at this shot here. Beautiful.
Have tea.
Oh, there's a sanitation truck. I just got sprayed with salt. That's how it's done. They have the sanitation salt spreaders with shovels in front. And they just spread salt all over the roads. Some of it gets spread out to the sidewalks too. What the salt does is it lowers the no, it increases the melting point. No, I had it right the first time. It lowers the melting point of water. So it takes a lower temperature to freeze. No, Stephanie, it's snowing more than raining right now. It'll just take some time to accumulate on the ground. Shannon says it's freezing out here in San Francisco. You can't imagine it being in New York City right now. Well, we're pretty much at the freezing point, and we're experiencing some snow. If you haven't experienced snow before, it's actually a very interesting feeling. Like, I'm not using an umbrella now, but I could. You have these, like, it's hard to describe. You have these snowflakes just keep falling and hitting your face. You feel it, like, it's like a little bit of, like, like someone poking you a little bit, like that, like every time one comes. So a little bit uncomfortable.
Still also need to come back.
And also it's cold too. You know, I think for my sake, I'm going to take my umbrella out. Just because I'm starting to get really wet and I don't really want to get sick or anything. Can I get my umbrella out? Let me just check I didn't drop anything now. Okay, we're good. Okay. Much better. The thing with the snow is that you don't really realize you're getting wet because you very slowly get wet. You think that you can endure it, but if you're in the snow for many hours, believe me, your clothes are going to get soaked. Times Square hits differently when it snows. The snowflakes just reflect all the bright lights. All right, photography in the snow. That's how it is. Yeah, I know the gimbal's tilted a little bit, but it's still acceptable to me. It's actually getting a little windy too. Thank you, Os Fly Girl, for the $10 super chat. Appreciate it so much. Can't wait to get 2 blocks into Times Square to see all the lights. Someone with a Korean username super chatted 1,000 Korean won. Thanks so much for the support. I wonder where they're going. Oh, thanks, Hong Mao. The Korean name is Kim Jin Ho. Well, thank you, Kim Jin Ho. It is coming down now. Look at this. All right. We are in business now. The snow is here and we're in Times Square. Arguably the best place to experience snow in New York. Let me lower my umbrella here. Whoa, look at this. It looks like confetti coming down again, except it's snow. Yes, monogenic Fifth Avenue and Times Square again, because why not? This is the best place to be in a snowstorm. Well, for me anyway. Whoa. Is the cowboy still there now? We'll find out. Yeah, be careful, it's slippery there. Do not want to fall. Christian wants me to show where the ball drops. Yes, I can. I'll have to turn around again. Five. They just retired the Times Square ball. A new one's going to be made for the ball drop of 2026. You know, it's starting to get a little bit slick here. So it's this time where you have to be careful, especially on curbs like this. It's actually really slick here. Gotta be careful. Oh, RK, all metal surfaces pretty much are slippery right now. You have to be really careful. Manhole covers, metal plates, sewer coverings, and more. Also, what a lot of people don't think about is marble. Marble is extremely slippery when it gets wet, as well as wet leaves and moss-covered rocks too. Oh, it is really coming down now. Is it buffering? It's showing that it's perfect connection on my end. Spider-Man says hello. What's up? So many people here taking pictures in the snow. I want to capture this. Look at the snow on my umbrella. Wow, it's a lot of snowflakes on there. Wow, this guy's out here in just a sweater, no jacket. (24/7) Miami, we're getting a lot of snow here. No sleet. There was a lot of freezing rain earlier, but it all turned into snow starting around 4:30-ish, I would say, p.m. I still don't think this is the heavy snow that we should be expecting. Probably in another half an hour that will happen. It's really something else to see Times Square like this. You don't really get too many days to capture an event like this in Times Square. Looks like there's something going on here. Oh, you have little ice balls falling in Brooklyn right now. You know where it's very slick is here on these words. This is so slippery. Very slippery. Times Square salt spreader. There's no texture on there. Yeah, it kind of makes sense.
I don't need them. I'm good. I'm good. Put both of them in your pockets. I'm fine. One in each pocket, I'm good.
You know what would be cool? To take a double-decker tour bus at this time when it's snowing. Unfortunately, this one's not operating right now. I don't think we're going to get 4 to 6 inches anymore. I think now it's going to be 2 to 4. But we'll find out in about an hour, I guess, if anything's going to change with this snowfall. It's snowing. Yes, it is. Snowing.
Okay, in sky.
I think I smell Krispy Kreme donuts from over here. Look, we have some accumulation of snow here. Oh, that surface over there is clean. You can definitely write on that if you wanted to. This is all snow. You could put like a smiley face here. Yeah. What should I write? No room. Too bad. Thanks, Say What, for the $10 super chat. Appreciate the support. I should make a promo in the snow. Yeah, it's possible.
¿Estaban peleados? Sí.
Well, everyone, I think I'm going to wrap up my live stream soon, only because I don't really know how long the snowfall is going to last, and I do want to make a video walking through this snowfall. So in order to capture at least some of it, which I know is coming down now, I'd rather start now rather than later. All right, we're gonna start the video from here. Thank you so much for tuning in to this snowfall walk in New York City. Who knows, maybe I'll do 2 videos of the snow. I appreciate all of you watching. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone. Take care.